to order, and I am joined by Representative Behn, Representative Wilson. It's a bill concerning deductions that may be able to be taken. With that, anyone who wishes to testify, please come to the mic. Tell us who you are and from where, and we'll go from there.
Good afternoon, Representatives. My name is Behn Schuman. I represent MedFarm, Iowa. We're registered in support of the bill. MedFarm is one of the two medical cannabis manufacturers and dispensary owners in this state. We're in favor of the bill, and you've probably seen it before in some version of it. It's pretty familiar at this point, but 280E of the Federal Internal Revenue Code that's designed to businesses from taking business expense deductions on their tax return when they applicant Schedule II substance. Not have at this time a law on its own to deal with that. We just couple with the code of the IRC. So by extension, that is the law. So the first part of the bill that we at least submitted for drafting, which I'll get to in a minute, is just like what you've seen before. It just decouples Iowa from 280E. To the extent the business that's wants to claim a deduction on the state return, it's licensed under Chapter 124E to do a dispensary or a cannabis manufacturer. What I just handed to you is what I originally had submitted to LSA, and we asked that this kind of serve. It's just, I think, basically a strike after amendment to this to get at the second component that I'll talk about now a little bit better than what the bill does. So, as you know, President Trump's ordered the DEA to look at cannabis, move it from Schedule 1 down to Schedule 3. If that happens, then Federal Internal Revenue Code 280E would not apply anymore, either federally or at the state level, to cannabis of any kind, be that legitimately sold cannabis in the state medical cannabis program, state medical use program in a different state, or to illicit drugs. And so, since that's true, what we are trying to get at with the second part of this, which is new compared to what we've had before, is an independent sort of Iowa analog to 280E that would say that based on state returns, because federal 280E prohibitions are moving away, it's rescheduled. Based on state returns, you can take those deductions for illicit trafficking. That was my concept from January, so it may not admittedly be the perfect product at this point, but that's what we're trying to go after. Just referencing the fact that it's just keeping the cannabis and talk about other legislative things that even. The only thing that would change would be the respect of cannabis anyway, so if it's changed. So, that the questions that it's interesting.
I understand from the elevator talk that this is maybe the fourth year this has come up. I think it's a good thing to do, and I would support it.
Also, we'll all three sign it. It makes sense, and we'll look at the suggestion to that. But I will move the bill forward for consideration by the Ways and Means Committee. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.